Tree. A tall plant that can live a very long life. He was sleeping under the tree. Tom tried climbing the tall tree. Flower. The seed-bearing parts of plants. We planted flowers in the garden. This tree flowers in early spring. Animal. A living organism that feeds on organic matter. She loves all kind of animals. We should save wild animals. Bird. Animals that have feathers, wings, and beaks. The bird were singing outside our window. A bird was flying in the sky. Color. What you see when light shines on an object. She dressed in bright colors. What color shall we paint the kitchen? Vegetable. Plant, root, seed, or pod that is used as food. We grow vegetables in our garden. Green vegetables are plentiful in vitamins. Clothes. Items worn to cover the body. This dress is made out of a beautiful silk cloth. She always wear fashionable clothes. Bag. A flexible container of leather, plastic, or cloth. The man robbed me of my bag. She packed her lunch in paper bag. Phone. The system for talking to someone else. Please remind me to phone him tomorrow. Could you answer the phone? Fruit. Edible sweet part of a plant or tree that contains seeds. Apples are healthy and juicy fruits. This garden has a fine collection of fruit trees. Boom. A rapid increase in growth. The boom has created job opportunities. This year has seen a boom in book sales. Damp. Slightly wet. His hands were damped with sweat. She wiped the table with a damp cloth. Obey. To follow the commands or guidance of. I always obey my mother. His cat has learned to obey several commands. Strong. Having or marked by great physical power or mental strength. Bright color have a strong effect on mood. My father appeared to be strong and healthy. Poor. Not enough money for basic needs. This company help poor families. He has been in poor health for some time now. Careful. Giving attention to something in order to avoid an accident or problem. Please be careful that you don't break this glass. I am very careful about washing my hands before eating. Entry. The act of entering a place or joining a particular society or organization. His friends was surprised by his entry into acting. He was denied entry into the stadium. Chocolate. A sweet, usually dark brown, made from cacao seeds. The cake recipe calls for 5 squares of chocolate. I sipped the hot chocolate she had made. Remember. Keep a pace of information in your memory. I remember the screech of the horn as the car came towards me. She remembered her as little girl. Grandfather. The father of one's father or mother. He was like a grandfather to me. She was educated by her grandfather. Wake. To become awake and conscious after sleeping. She wakes him up every day. He often wakes up at midnight. Moon. The natural satellite of Earth. The sun is much bigger than the moon. The moon creates tides for Earth's ocean. Punishment. Severe, rough or disastrous treatment. I took away my son's car key for his bad behavior. Criminals must expect punishment if they are caught. Close. Only a short distance away or apart in space or time. The hotel is close to the sea. They stood close to the window. Beg. Ask someone earnestly or humbly for something. He begged the doctor for medicine. They had to beg for food. Pencil. An instrument for writing or drawing consisting of a thin stick of graphite. She draw a square on paper with a pencil. I need some bright colored pencils. Full. Containing all that is wanted or needed or possible. The sport complex has full range of facilities. The waste bins are full of rubbish. Question. An interrogative expression often used to test knowledge. Five men were being questioned about the accident. We hope this leaflet is enough to answer your questions. Swim. To propel oneself in water by natural means. They went for a swim in the river. He learned to swim when he was really small. Beauty. The quality of being pleasing and attractive. Everyone admired her elegance and beauty. We explored the natural beauty of the mountains. Shampoo. A liquid soap or detergent used to wash hair. She gave me a small bottle of shampoo. Don't use regular shampoo on your child. Shoe. A covering for the foot typically made of leather. I have got a new pair of shoes. These new shoes are not very comfortable. Doctor. A person who is qualified to treat people who are ill. Jessica is qualified as a doctor. The doctor treated his broken legs. Nurse. A person trained to care for the sick. She had spent 29 years as a nurse. The nurse visit patient in their house. Soap. A substance used for washing and cleaning. The soap irritated my eyes. Frank used soap and water to wash his hands. Hospital. A place where people who are ill and injured are treated. He had been in the hospital from 6 weeks. They were rushed to the hospital after high fever. Fire. The state of burning that produces flames and send out heat and light. The house was on fire. We warmed our hands over the fire. Earth. The planet we live in. Earth is our blue planet. The Earth orbits the Sun, which is the center of our solar system. River. A large natural stream of water flowing. I attempted to swim across the river. I crossed the river by boat. Mountain. A landform that rises above its surroundings. She watched the sunset behind the mountains. We are going to the mountains for our vacation. Climb. It took them 5 days to climb the mountains. Sea. I see a bird on the roof. Approve. I very much approve of this idea. Answer. He answered only 2 of the test questions correctly. Talk. A teacher reprimanded a boy for talking in a class. Bow. She tied the ribbon in a bow. Stack. A stack of files awaited me on my table. Smell. A sweet smell greeted my nose. Break. He broke the glass of water on floor. Touch. Do not touch the wires as it can give you electric shock.